Om Gum Guru Bhyo Namaha. 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 Om Gum Guru Bhyo.
Let us start. Now my turn. First of all, I would like to give thanks to you all that you all are being part of my life, my journey is a one family and beautiful. And this occasion, I have opportunity to see you all here together. It's very beautiful, very, very beautiful. We are celebrating Guru Purnima a little bit earlier. Actually, it is 16th of July, but you all will be busy at that day, so we thought that it is a good time, Saturday, people will be free and can visit. It's very nice that sometimes you have a time for me. Rest other time you are busy with your other things, other activities, which are also nice, which is also important. On this occasion, we are giving our gratitude, devotion, dedication to our Guru. I remember those days when I had my Guru, and it seems like he was waiting every day. But on the special time, especially on Guru Purnima, it was very different. And every time I felt that love was growing more and more and more. So on this occasion we just offering our feeling and surrender, because internally when you are giving me, that is in the form of meditation, kriya practice, but outside is also important, that you are also, so both are balancing is nice. And on this occasion we are worshipping our Guru And especially when you put a red color with a rice, seems like what I am doing, why I am putting it here. But it is a place to remember every moment. And it is a symbolic because we cannot touch ourselves. So it is more easy to find that outside also. So we put a red powder. Red powder is a very healthy, is concerned with your health. When you have a good hemoglobin in your body, you are healthy. So it is a symbolic, but the place is very important that we always remember, and we have to be always there too. So importance of Guru in our life, it is also there, and I can say that we are knowing that everybody is walking on path, and then you reach to your goal. It is very simple, but the question is, everybody is walking. Is it possible that everybody will reach to their goal? No. Only walking is the only thing, that you are walking on the path and you get your goal of life. Not possible. What is possibility? What is possible? Do you know this? Okay, I am going, and one day I will get my goal. But it is not possible. Without opening eyes, if you are walking, so your condition will be like a drunk person. You can go here, there, anywhere, and you think that I will reach to my goal. Not possible. Opening eyes means consciously be aware with that. Even you are on the spiritual path, you miss many times, and you think that I am going and I will reach. But all the time I am alerting you to open your eyes. Be more conscious, more aware with that what you are doing, in which direction you are moving. When you are very much awakened, there is no doubt about to reach to your goal in this life. Don't wait for another life. People are very relaxed. Okay, one day I will. Don't relax yourself in that way, because time will never come. Most of the people are busy to make their journey in different way. When my problems will solve, when I will be free, I'll do it. This is also not possible, because every day you are busy with other things too. So be careful, be awakened, not in a sleeping condition or unconsciously. So better be awakened and go on. So you are sure one day you are reached. You have seen uh, if it is a pond, water was very stable, constant. But if you throw a piece of stone or wood or anything else, what you see in that? You see that there are some waves, the stability of water is changed, and water is not concerned with anything. You throw, whether it is a stone or maybe gems, maybe wood, but it is not concerned with. Our nature is same. Every moment, we are sitting, moving, or anything, whatever we are doing, we are throwing this kind of stone, same like you are doing with the water. The stability of your mind will disturb immediately, and you are doing. When you are quiet, who is going to force you? Nobody. But you are forcing your experiences and your pain. You are bringing your pain and just putting on your mind forcefully. And then again more thoughts will come, more waves will come. And then after that, oh, what to do? What to do? This is a part of your habit. You notice it. If you are quiet, nobody is disturbing you, nothing is happening. It's very, very peaceful time. But according to our nature, habit, just one by one stone we are throwing into water, same way we are also doing with our thoughts. Just hitting. And then after, making you trouble. Maybe you all are knowing that we have a vehicle, whether it is a two-wheeler, three-wheeler, four-wheeler, 5, 10, whatever wheels are. But one thing is there. What thing is? Front wheel. The front wheel is very important. Where you want it, there you have to drive. And then later on, the back wheel will following it. Am I right? The front wheel goes in that direction, the back wheel will also follow it. So remember this, it is very important that we get frustrated and why I have this, because all the pain and suffering, the movement, the front wheel you are doing, after that the action is you are very much upset, and because the backward wheel is following your karma, whatever karma you are doing this moment, following days it will come on your life. This is, You have to know that where I am going in which direction. I'm talking about the pain and suffering in your life. Why it is. I have not, and you say that I have not done any karma like that, but you have already done. That's why you have a pain and suffering. You are so much attached with it because the back wheel is attached with your vehicle. So you are going in that direction is very problematic. And you can see also one thing. Suppose you wanted to buy a new vehicle, very expensive. Whatever, maybe it is expensive or not expensive, but money is not in your pocket. And suppose you are thinking, okay, I will buy Mercedes, BMW, whatever. But money is not in your pocket. Then what you are doing? You have a one either bank account or you have some saving at home. You are putting little by little, thinking that I will buy a car one day. Anyway, maybe sometimes you are very much restless, very much worried out. This much expensive car, but my money is not collected that much. How can I buy this? Anyway, somehow maybe 1 year later, time has come. Your problem is solved. You purchase your car, and how much you are happy at that moment, you can understand. You take a picture from different angle. Oh, I bought a Mercedes with my savings. This is okay. You found it, no problem. But one thing you are doing, and you are not aware with that. Do you know what? You formed your habit of restlessness. Your habit that as soon as I get my vehicle, and this sometimes you get frustrated with that, and this is part of your habit. Even car is no problem, car will come, but this habit will remaining in your daily life. That is why you all are restless. You put all the energy for something, collect some money, okay, something you can get, but after that the habit you have changed, and that is coming in your daily life. That is why so much restlessness, so much problem. So you have to be very much aware with these things. What I am doing, what I am not doing, you have to be very careful with this. And anger. Anger is very bad. Do you think it is bad or good? It is bad. Why it is bad? Because it is a darkness. It is a darkness. When you are angry, extreme angry, you have very difficulty to decide anything. It is very hard that moment. And anger can come in any form. Jealousy also. There is also jealousy too. But when the person is having a jealousy for others, the other is not knowing why he is getting jealous with me. That is more harming that person, and that is not good. We are doing our karma, many karmas every day today in our life, and we are used to. One day, two friends, they met. They were very good friends, and both were very upset. And they thought that we will go and to see some saint, some master, to find out our answer and maybe get some relief. And one was feeling very guilty that he has done some big sin. And then they met one realized person, one master, and they walked also, and that was a rocky mountainside where that master was living. And then they came, and then they said that, "Sir, we are very, very upset. Both are frustrated." So Master asked them that, "May I know what your problem is?" So the first one said that, "I have done very bad sin in my life, and it is a big pressure on my heart. It's a big sin." And Master was listening. Okay. Then next, other friend said that, "Actually, I have done so many sin in my life, but I don't never count it. But I think I have done, I know." So Master said that, "Okay, you do one thing for me." And he said to first one that whatever sin you have done and you have a pressure, that much size of a stone or rock you bring in front of me. So I said, "Okay." And he said to other one, "Because you have done sins, small sins, many sins, so you bring, according to your sin, you bring your stones." And both went. What happened? That the first one who did a big sin, he reached near that big rock and was very heavy. According to his sin, so he wanted to take that rock. He was sweating after that. It was very, very difficult to carry. But anyway, he carried that big piece of rock. Another one was picking many stones from different places. Both returned back, and they kept in front of Master, and they said, "Sir." So Master said, "Oh, first one, oh, seems like very big pressure, because it was a big rock, because he was sweating, very tired, exhausted." Other one, he bought many stones, and he kept in front of him. And then they were waiting for the next step. Master said, now you take it back and put it back from where you bought. So the first one, because it was a big rock, because it was a big rock, one rock, but the other friend, he bought many stones, and now he had a problem because he was not remembering from where he picked which stone. Because Master said, now you put it back from where you bought. It was very hard. We are doing many sin in our lives. Some we are realizing, but some we are never understanding that we are doing any kind of sin. It's very hard. It is very hard. One day, a master was coming with his disciples somewhere. So on the way, that they saw that one man was pulling a cow, was in a chain, and he was pulling a chain. And cow doesn't want to go, but he was pulling. Then Master asked very simple question to his disciple. Who is the owner of which? So disciple said, it is very obvious. This man is a owner and he is taking this cow with a chain. And then Master said, if I break a chain, then what is going to happen? Cow will go in other direction and then man is changing. She is the owner of that person. And in our daily life, we are so much involved with our desires, craving, lust. This is our cow. And this is always with you, and you see that you are chasing. They are there, but we are chasing. Desire is there, but desire comes where? From where? It is from you, and you are chasing. And this is a part of our life. We always wanted a crowd, and crowd is always surrounding you. A fish without water cannot survive, and you think that without crowd, how can we live? It's very hard. In the crowd, you have lost. About your existence in a crowd. When you go to the crowd, you are lost there. You are very busy with other things. At that moment, you are lost your existence. And this is part of our habit, our nature, that we give all the relationship, whatever it is, so much importance in our life. We cannot come out from that, and we wanted to maintain all same. And we don't know what we are doing. Where there is a desire, maybe lust or cravings. Carving. Carving or craving?
Craving.
Craving. So, in that case, it is becoming a part of our life. And we cannot leave anything. We wanted everything. Am I right? You never think of that. You are in a crowd. You live your whole of your life in a crowd, which is not reality. And you are repeating the same thing when you are practicing. You will see that. When you are returning back to home and you wanted to meditate, what is the problem? You are always surrounded by crowd. It cannot go away and you get frustrated. Oh, I wanted to meditate, but I can't meditate. Why? Because this is part of nature. You made it. You prepared it. You were in a crowd and your expectation is also crowd in your room. You are still in a crowd. You cannot separate it. How many people are doing without crowd? You will see that. Very rare. Very few. It's very hard. We never think of that when we came here in this world, and when we go back, nobody will go with you. You are the only. You are the only. When you are on the deathbed, we are all proceeding towards. One will go one time, then another will go another time. We will not stay here forever. And on the deathbed, what you can do with somebody? Are you going with that? Oh, don't go, please. I'll go with you. Is it going to happen? Even it is your beloved, even it is a very close relative, maybe your parents. You are unable to go. But we are always busy with the crowd. This is we are developing and developed already in our nature. So be careful about that. You are a practitioner when you are always surrounded by crowd, and when you return back to your work, meditation, in that case you are still busy. Your focus will be never there. And then you complain, Guruji, my mind is very relaxed. What Guruji will do? Tell me. I didn't tell you to go into crowd and don't bring with things when you meditate at that moment. Either you are thinking only what this person said to me, that person, what is all rubbish you are thinking at that moment. Your focus is not, or maybe by the way, you are very relaxed, you sleep. Because this is we are knowing. This is we are always knowing. When you come to the center, never practice, most of the people are sleeping. And then, where I am. What is this? Because only one thing, either we are thinking that we are awakened, is not awakened, but when we meditate, at that time when we are relaxed, because this is a relaxation point and you sleep, what Guruji will do? Think of that, what I am saying. Anyway, this is, and one thing I can say, if there is no lie, if there is no lie, you do not seek a truth. Where there is a lie, where there is a light, there would be a darkness. And you know one thing, sometimes it's very strange. You can see a shadow. You can see a shadow. Where and when? You know? When it is a light. It is obvious. Where there is a light, a reflection you can see very easily. But if you go to the dark room, can you see your shadow? No. So this much crowd, because when we are lost in a crowd, we cannot see even our existence too. It is very hard. So it is very important for us you may not to worry about what is right or wrong. You only to know what they are. And when you are aware with that, full awareness is there, you are enlightened. Sometimes it's very strange because these all things what I am talking about is a very practical. By the way, I am giving you one example. By the way, if you are in a dark room and you have a target somewhere inside the room and you have a bow and arrow, understand bow and arrow? In the darkness, you just one by one arrow you are shooting your target. By chance, also possible in darkness, that it goes to the target. Possible. But one thing is very strange. Where there is a full light, when your eyes are open, and even though you are missing your target, you forget. One day one man had a very good interest in hunting. 5 times he been for hunting. Anyway, the 6th time when he decided, so his wife packed up all the stuff, gun and everything in his suitcase. And she said that now it is ready, you go and go for hunting. I said, oh, very good. So he reached to the forest guest house. There was a forest guest house. So where he kept his suitcase and he prepared for hunting. So what happened, that moment? He opened his suitcase. And there was a picture big picture of deer. And his wife was writing that now this time you have to hunt real deer. 5 times you were failure. So this is the picture of a deer. So you just hunt that deer only. How strange. A man is going for hunting for a deer, but he doesn't know. He is killing other thing, but he is not killing the deer. Understand? And this is our part. We are going for meditation. But what we are doing? We are doing something else. We are not targeting. And we don't know what we are going to do in meditation. We lost in the crowd. And I always saying that do your best. In your meditation. Meditation is for you only, for yourself. And the knowledge you have, that is another thing. Other than, and most of the time, you wanted to see your progress. Many people are asking whether I am progressing or not. How can I know? How do I know what is my progress? There is a progress. There is a progress. But what problem is, you wanted to see your improvement or progress with what? I. I is present. With your I, you are taking a judgment after that. I am good or not. I always say, do it. No need to judge. Don't think about what task you have given. You do it. But when you are judging, you are never judging properly because ego is there. I is there. So when you judge yourself, ego is there and the ego is telling you, I don't know what progress I have done. You are failure. Ego is never telling you right information because it is a false center. It is not true. There are many meanings of knowledge. One is I. When I come, you forget your existence. Only the biggest problem, I'm telling you all, people have a problem that how can I see a God everywhere, which is omnipresent and omnipotent. Because whenever we are wanted to see, we are seeing with eye. How can? The day when you have left your eye, existence is everywhere. You will see. You are not away from your existence. That is everywhere. But eye is making our problem. I'm giving you one example. Like if you go to the sea, you can see there are many waves, goes up and then it drops and it merges into water. Have you seen this? Very practical. But this is all right. Definitely waves goes up and it comes down. again normal. But only the problem is when wave comes up and it turns into ice, separated. You are unable to understand. One knowledge, you are all reading so much books. You are going to, it is not very satisfactory for you. It is never satisfactory for you. You consult many books. You are going one guru to another guru. One is not satisfying you, you are going to other. I remember one couple visited, Indian couple visited me in Varanasi. At that time I was resting. It was my lunch time. And they were, Guruji, 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 first floor. I was resting. So my wife asked that, what do you want? We want Guruji's blessing and initiation. And then my wife said that, no, Guruji is resting, this is his resting hour. No, we will just take 5 minutes. We will touch his feet and we will ask for initiation and we will go. They were forcing. Then wife came and said, get up and you go to see this couple because they are asking me to touch your feet and wants to talk with you. I said, it's very hard. Just hardly 5 or 10 minutes before I was relaxing. Sometimes it was happening in India. I can't relax even 5 minutes. And then I came down. They were aged people and they saw a very smiley face. I opened my yoga studio and then I said, oh, what is your problem? I came to know about you and I wanted your blessing. I wanted to touch your feet. I said, very good, okay. And then the man was asking me, please initiate Kriya Yoga to us. It's like something is banging on my head. I said, oh, what? So I said, but this is not the way I am giving an initiation to anybody. No, we have come from very far from here. Please initiate. So I have to think that they are coming far from, that's why I have to initiate. I said, no, this is not the way that I initiate. So they were repeating and said, why you have come to Varanasi? Then they said, it was strange because their daughter died because of some problem because she was married. So in in-laws family something happened and she burned and died. So the court case was going on. But that day judge was not sitting, so there was no hearing. So they were free. So it was a good time to visit somebody and to take a good thing, that initiation. So that's why they came. I said, oh, so you all, both of you are in trouble. It's very sad. Yes, we are very upset. So I was, and he was keep repeating me, please initiate me, initiate me. I said, I don't initiate in this way. And then he said then, he was giving me example that I went to that master, I went to that master, that I think 13 or 14 people he counted. That I've been there and he gave me this mantra, somebody gave me this thing, that thing, so many things he said. But he was not finding me in the same way. That, and he said, but I said, you have already 14 or 15 gurus in your life. So please initiate. I said, listen, one thing, that this is not way that I initiate. And the thing is, you have, because I am speaking a truth, you have already 15 guru. So, according to me, my understanding, one life is not sufficient for one guru. So you needed a 15 guru. How one can manage 15 practices in one day? Just imagine. It's just like a curiosity, just enjoyment. See somebody, oh, initiate me. And I said to him that it is, you already got 15 gurus, so I will be a 16. So according to my understanding, you come 16 life after. Then there is a chance. So they were very quiet. And then all of a sudden that man said, I'll give you 2 practices. So I was smiling. I said, yes. So 2 is foolish practice, he told me. And he said that you will do it, you will enjoying it. It's very nice. After that, they touched my feet and then they understood that this is a person I cannot force. And then they went. After that, there was a big question mark in my mind. They have come here for initiation, but they have initiated me. Because he taught me 2 practices. So what is the way? And you will see, I always use 2 words. Is very similar but different for me. Big difference. Meaning is, maybe you know, student and disciple. Who is a student and who is disciple? Can you share me? Can you tell me about what is the difference about? I always differentiate. You will see. Student, disciple. More or less it seems like there is the same meaning. But it is totally different, opposite. When I teach Hatha Yoga, the people, they are my student. They are my student. When I am teaching Kriya Yoga, they are my disciples. What is the difference? Students are coming for what? To get more knowledge. They know something and they wanted to add more knowledge. And they are storing. And that is not sufficient for them. That is why in my disciples also I can say there are many students, still there are very many students. They are only just to collect all the informations. Always remember, students are always in sleeping condition. A disciple is coming to me, whatever he is knowing, just wanted to search in a self. Very surrender, very innocent. He doesn't want to collect more information. Yes, Guruji, tell me anatomy, physiology. Tell me about this. What is the reaction of the thoughts? Not coming for this. He is totally awakened. The other one is fainted. The student is fainted. What he is doing is he's not understanding. He is only collecting the garbage. Upanishad, Bhagavad Gita, Bible, Quran, what not, everything is reading and collecting. This is never going to help. Disciples, they have surrendered. They are very much surrendered and they are coming to see a Guru. Please give me a path for realization. Only that. Nothing more. I don't want to collect more information. I am giving my example. When I went to see my Guruji, I was a disciple, very innocent. I never read any kind of book. Normally, still I am not reading. And when I found my Guruji, was a real Guru. I was not searching that you tell me about Kriya Yoga, and it happened in front of Guruji. Many people coming from other sources, and they were talking about Lahiri Maharaj's stories in front of Guruji. And Guruji was saying, you are talking in front of that person who was a grandfather of this person. And you are talking about his philosophy or everything. What to say? So this is a student. You have to be very careful about that. You are a student or you are a disciple.
हो गया बोलो बाबा को चढ़ा
10 minutes more.
राजू बच्चा सामने रख दिया ना क्योंकि 1 बज गया है
So my boss is already. I have to finish. I got a permission for 10 minutes. So please bear with me. 10 minutes. One day, because so much when I am starting, so something is coming from. One story I want to share very quickly. It's not very long. One day Buddha, because that was a time where there was not such a transportation, no vehicle, nothing like that. So Buddha has to go one place to another place by walking. And his disciples were also following with him every time. And one of his disciple and cousin, brother, he was elder than Buddha, Anand, was always along with him. And they were walking for a long distance. After that, they reached to one village. Of course, that was not time as a city. It was village. And when then people came to know, oh, Buddha is coming, oh, wow. So they just announce everybody, oh, come. Buddha is coming. On the way, when he was entering that village, he met a very young teenager girl. She was hardly 15 years old. And she said, please stop. Buddha stopped. Oh, I was so much lucky. So I will come to visit you very soon. Plus, please wait for me. Very genuine request. And she said that this moment is a lunch time for my father. Father was farmer, so I am carrying food for him. So It may be a little bit late, but please wait for me. Buddha smiled and he continued his journey and he reached to the village. Lot of people were gathered there. Big silence. And then people, and Buddha was also very quiet. People were thinking maybe Buddha will saying something, discourse, but there was nothing. And then they becoming little bit impatient. So they were saying that, Master, you start with your teaching. We want to listen. Buddha was very quiet. Many times, many requests came, but he was very quiet. And every moment, he was seeing behind and then turning his head. And again, request. It was a time that people thought that I don't know what is going wrong with us or why he is so quiet. After some times, that teenager girl entered there. And when Buddha saw his face full of joy, happiness, smiled. And then she came in front of Buddha and gave her regards and said, Master, I am so sorry I was a little bit late. I wanted to come in time because my father is old, so I have to serve. So I was doing my duty. But it is a big opportunity in my life because I have been waiting for 10 years. Because I came to know about you because I was a small girl. When I was at the age of 5, I found something different in me. Then after I came to know about you, I wanted to meet you. But because I am so small, how can I come to visit you? This is my fate, this is my luck that I found you today. So please, my request is, please initiate me. And it is said that all the villagers went and Buddha initiated only that girl. How strange. And after initiation, that girl was full bloomed, like she returned. So on the way, when they were returning, Anand asked, what is the matter? Today you have not given any lecture, you have not talked about, and only one person. So what was the reason? Buddha replied that actually when it is a time for initiation, that magnetic field is attracting you, very much attraction in that direction. And master is always moving in that direction to find a disciple. And disciple is also same, they are finding their guru too. And this was the time, correct time for her, and she got initiation. One more story and then finish. One man was in America. Only example. One man was in America, he became very old, and time has come for departure, so he was on the bed. Lot of people were surrounding him because this time he is going. So they wanted to meet him. And everybody was very curious because a very old person. And then people asked him that what is the secret behind that? Why you have not married in your life? You didn't get any woman in your life? The man replied, but his eyes were full with a tear, and the tear rolled on his cheek. Yes, I found one woman in my life. Because I was searching a perfect woman in my life. And when I talked, I expressed my feeling to her. She replied, I'm also looking for a perfect man. And just think of that. One was searching perfection, other one is because both were not matching. Even they, according to my principle, according to me, what is the definition of perfection? It is not necessary that it is for you. So whole of life we are searching perfection, to see perfection in others. Can we get this perfection? I don't think so. Even husband and wife, how much they are fighting for rubbish? Nothing. But they have to fight. And we think that what I am saying, correct. And it is not possible. So I am giving you thanks because it's already 1:30. So you all make this day beautiful. Without you, without my family. And that is why I am saying that according to Indian custom, Guru Purnima celebration, you all are allowed to come. It is not you get an invitation, then you come. This is not. It is not necessary that you will get an invitation from yourself and then you come. I'm with you. It never happened. You have to come. We have to go. So please, we will celebrate every year until when I am. We are in a queue. So any day, any moment. So as much as Guru Purnima in my life, because Guru is only not for you, but it is for me too. A proper guidance and proper place to reach. It is a, by what Guruji was saying, that with a Guru, very lucky people, very, very rare. You have not that much opportunity to live with a living Guru. That is why Guruji was saying, if your Guru is young, you have more possibility that you can see him. Old Guru, my Guruji, less than 2 years. But I know his presence is always there. I am always with them. They are always. They are with me and I am with them. Without them, not a single breath is possible. And my love, my devotion. Next time, I will talk about, because it's becoming late, about devotion. What is the meaning of devotion? I will talk. Okay, thank you very much. Thanks. Thanks a lot. You are all very beautiful. You are all giving me such a great love, no doubt. Sometimes only you are a little bit lazy somewhere. Extending your things tomorrow, maybe day after tomorrow. One day we'll get a very nice meditation, but please do it and you can find your way. Thank you. Thank you. It's very good. Problem, and everybody, you can see when you go home, some problem, maybe problem with a partner, friendship, in the mass, whatever problem if you have and you are facing since long time. So you may try one thing, that is a black tourmaline, is a stone, and it is a very important stone for all of us. You can wear it as a pendant or maybe bracelet, or you can see that in the form of pyramid, where you use most of the time. You can put pyramid there. It will absorb your negativity, whatever it is coming, and it has a healing power too. It can heal your problems also, physical problems too. This is one. There are more benefits, but other thing is, maybe Damien is knowing tourmaline. He bought. And other thing is, my request to you all, whenever you use mobile, when its charge is only 10%, never use. It is just like atom bomb. It will destroying you. This will develop a cancer you very soon. If you charge it fully, not good. But this stone, if you are wearing, so it is also absorbing the waves which are not good for the body. It is also absorbing it. So you can try and you can see, maybe it is helpful. But for the mobile, you never use when it is a 5% or 10%. I have seen people, they are talking at that moment. You forget that time because it is killing you. It is better you recharge again and then you use. This is important. Thank you.